Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. Oh, Sprite's saying hello. She's actually saying goodbye because Addie is currently in the trailer and we are off to have some pony fun on a Sunday. We haven't been doing anything this past week. We've had a chilled week. Both the girls have had treatments from Lauren, who is our lovely sponsor. They all came back okay. Addie was ever so slightly, my terminology is obviously not the right terminology, but ever so slightly twisted behind. First time that she's ever been like that, so not going to stress about it, just that she was just that way. She's always been dead straight before in all of her treatments. She gets seen every 3 months. Oh, out of breath. And it's just, she could have easily just been a bit of a monkey in the field, basically, and not going to worry about it. We'll see what she's like next time. But that was this week. She's then had, because the weather was absolutely horrendous, she's had a few days off, which is not a bad thing at all. I took her for a hike yesterday, and then this morning we are meeting Lauren down at Perranporth Beach. Now, it's only the second time that Addie has been to the beach, and the first time was a very long time ago. Now, I haven't got any worries. She is very good. But I've been debating. I'm like, do I take Sprite? Do I take Addie? Like, I still hadn't made my mind up even when I arrived here. But I think Lauren wants to go down and do fast work. And as much as Sprite would love to do fast work, I don't want to restrict Lauren because I don't want to do tons with Sprite. She can do like the odd couple of little blasts, but nothing major. And actually, it'll probably do Addie a little bit of good, just opening up a little bit, and a bit like what we're going to get on cross country that is coming up in the next few weeks. The crazy thing about this weekend, oh yeah, makes my stomach fall a little bit, makes me feel that little bit sick feeling. It's my last weekend that I haven't got anything planned before the wedding. Oh yeah, that scares me when I think like that. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not that Addie is going out now for the next, what, I don't know, is it 7 weeks, 8 weeks? Not going out doing something every weekend, but like, I've got hen do's, yes, plural, because I've got one at home, one away. We've got badminton. Yeah, there's things like that as well that are on the weekends as well. And it's just, yeah, I can't quite, and I knew it was going to be like this, which is why I tried to get as much done for the wedding early on so that I could then focus on like pony fun and friend fun and things like that. But it's just a bit scary when you say it like that. But anyways, we are on time. Let's get on the road down and meet Lauren. So we're meeting at where we normally go and park. Lauren's never actually been on Perranporth Beach before. I have been, obviously, but Lauren goes to Gwithian, and I think I have been to Gwithian, but not very much. And I said, I'm not good at decisions, entirely up to you. So I think she fancies seeing Perranporth. So right, let's and I just thought I'd bring you along today, guys. Addie's second time going to the beach. I haven't really planned my day out. I've left this weekend just to be sort of chilled, go with the flow, but I thought I'd just do, I know people enjoyed this kind of vlog that I put out a couple of weeks ago, so I thought there's going to be a lot of horsey content coming up. Obviously there's horses involved today, but a little bit more just day to day, be nosy into my life, see what I'm getting up to on a Sunday when I haven't got anything properly planned. Yeah, and like I say, I know that you guys enjoy it, and I'm on my phone at the moment because I wasn't planning on vlogging, but I thought, yeah, why not? Have you ever seen a jellyfish quite so big? Like you say, in the sand it doesn't actually look that big, but what is it, Addie? You're a good girl. Yeah, that makes, you can see a little bit clearer now. That is humongous. Ugh. Ready? You are so brave, not scared of the waves. This makes us feel a bit dizzy. Good girl. Emily's risking holding phone. Go on. Go on. Good girl. Well done. Just got to think about it a little bit. Back home, I am buzzing. I don't know. I've just said to Mum, I was like, I don't know. Obviously, I love taking you to the beach. I know. I do love taking you to the beach. But that was probably one of the most enjoyable rides on the beach. Talk about that a little more in a second. But I was just getting the camera out to look at the state of this pony. I'm not going to spend too much of grooming you. Just actually maybe where the saddle's going to go and the girth. Because I am going to let you go out. I think it's warm enough and nice enough. It's not raining. Touch wood. But I'm going to let them go out and have some naked rolls. So I don't really see the point in grooming you too much. We'll just get the worst of it off. Because otherwise you're not going to look that good for going out. But we're just going out for a little hack now, aren't we? It's your turn. I'm sorry I didn't choose to take you to the beach. I do feel I've got that proper mum guilt feeling right now. But yeah, I'll get you out for a nice hack instead. Yes. She's like, I want to get going, Mum. Come on. Look, the sun is starting to make an appearance. Woohoo! And I'll be honest, I wasn't sure what to wear. It's that awkward time of year where you don't know what to wear. And that's where layers are good. But I don't feel like I need this coat on right now. I am feeling rather warm. But, oh, it's so lush. So lush. Good girl, Sprite. Enjoying the sunshine. Oh, you're going to love a naked roll as well. But yes, the beach was a success. A huge success, actually. Lola was always very good at the beach, but she did find it sometimes a little bit competitive or didn't like to be left behind, but was good. Yeah, she was very, very good. Spritey, as we all know, absolutely loves the beach, but actually she pulls my arms out. She jog trots, she doesn't walk. She's not scared of anything. She's not scared of the sea. She'll go in. I think she'd probably go in enough to swim if I asked her to, but obviously you can't really do that down at Perrin because of the waves, and yeah, just wouldn't do it. But Addie today was like a mixture between the two, really. She was brave going in the sea. She opened up and felt like she was really enjoying it. Her ears were pricked, but I could then still walk along on the buckle and she just walked no problem. She didn't worry about where Lauren's route was, whether he was behind, in front. We went alongside each other and yeah, it was just so good. Really, really enjoyed it. And I had been thinking all night and even this morning driving over to the ponies, I wasn't sure whether to take Sprite or Addie. But I'm so pleased that I did take Addie, and I feel like today has given me the confidence to have Chris on the ground and take her like on her own, but not on her own. I wouldn't go at the moment with that, not like I do with Sprite. I would like somebody still to be on the ground and knows that I am there. But I think I would feel confident enough to take her down there on my own. So yeah, look forward to maybe doing some sunset rides. And just really enjoyed it, and how well behaved she was. But now very much enjoying. Look at the shadow with the sun. It's like we haven't seen the sun. I'm like, this is the first time I've seen it, but I feel like it's the first time I've seen it in a very long time. And sunshine just brings you happiness, doesn't it? Look who got dropped off. Hello. Oh, that's angry face. Got naked rolls now, ponies. Oh, there's my doggy. Oh, not the correct way to go. Where is she? There she is. Hello. Dad's dropped you off, isn't he? Yeah, Chris dropped you off because he's gone off to look at a van. Yes. And you didn't want to get out of bed this morning. And they're down. Sun's gone away again now. It's still down. But nice. just taking 5. Oh no, another one. I've got some biscuits and a coffee and just sitting and just chilling for a moment. It's about 11:30, so I feel like things are achieved by then. Both ponies are ridden and now I just got mucking out, trailer. So I thought I'd just sit still for a few minutes, have a nice coffee and a couple of biscuits from Mum. And Nala thinks that she would very much enjoy the biscuits too, wouldn't you? Yes. I'm sorry, am I teasing you? They're mine, they're not yours. Sauce. Sorry, not sorry. You can have a carrot in a minute. You can both have a carrot. Anyone else find that it's actually really dangerous to sit down? Because then just to try and get yourself going again, it's hard work. Chris and my dad came back. They've been off and looking at a van. And Chris is very, very pleased. And he's gone for it. So I'll be dropping him later to pick it up. Now it's time to attack these stables, and Sprite made an absolute awful mess in there. Oh, and Addie's isn't looking great either. Look at the state of it. So yeah, on to finally mucking out.
I want to be daring, baby, dance the night away. I let my head down if I want. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder.
Both stables mucked out. Good job done. Still got the wheelbarrow there because my next job is to clean this out. So I've been keeping hay here for Addie. She's been on hay at the moment and it is lush hay. But the calves are no longer in there anymore, so I can keep the hay in there, and then this keeps it a little bit tidier and cleaner over here. So my aim is to bring down a couple of bales that would last me like for the week. So I'm going to do that now. I've put all the rugs out. Obviously ponies have gone out naked, and I've just left all rugs hung up just to sort of dry out. Some of them were a little bit damp, and then just tidied up them as well. But definitely need to bring down some straw. So I've taken out, I only did a deep muck out literally like, what day was that? Wednesday. And already I think there's been a couple of days where we've had really rough bad weather, like 50-mile-per-hour winds, and I left them in a little bit longer. And when they're left in longer, they just walk around. Sprite gets impatient. Addie walks around anyway. She's not the tidiest of horses. She poos all in one place, but tends to walk it all around in a stable. But anyways, I then started to go on and like get numbners out, but I was like, no, finish what you're doing and then move on into there. I've got numbners that are clean and ready to hang up, and more. Look at the state of the grey one. Like, tell me that it's coat changing season. She's only worn that a couple of times, but look how much hair's come out. It's nuts. So they can go home. They can be brushed off first before putting them in my washing machine at home. Otherwise, Chris will not be very happy when his clothes come out full of horsehair. But yeah, right, let's get on with that. Try and wrap it up down here. Right, that is better. Boom. Now to tackle the clean numbners. Get rid of the dirty numbners. Boom. And don't know that. Sure that was dirty as well. That's Spritey's. And I think these are clean, yes, right. But look at all my empty hangers because that's where they are supposed to be. And I always leave, the last thing to do is to brush up because I've got to go and get straw and hay down. I can't see the point in brushing it up when I know I'm only going to make more mess imminently, basically. Oh, it's going to be so much nice. It's almost like a little bit of a spring clean, isn't it? And that camera is not straight, so apologies.
Being pretty, honey, let's just face it. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box.
Oh, it's just like when it's, especially when it's clean things and that they're in the way. It's nice, but otherwise this room is not brilliant, don't get me wrong, but it's a lot better than what it was.
Put your head down,
Done. All done. Ah, feels good. Last thing is just my trailer, and then I am done here at the ponies. They are all good to go for coming in later. Got lovely, oh, it's very dark, hence the reason. Oh, the camera is good in the dark, I've got to admit. Lovely big fresh beds. Hay nets are done, fresh water put in, so yeah, we are all good. So that's a lie, I'm not quite finished, I still need to unload my stuff. But otherwise, cleaning wise down here and stables for tonight are done. They just need to have their dinner made, they can come in. So that won't be until a little bit later, but now I'm gonna go up and tackle my disgusting horse box. Well, yeah, it is proper minging, but I just know once the hay's out and it's had a good brush down, it will all be okay again. It's such a mess. I haven't got a pressure washer, so the best it's going to have is just to be brushed out. But that is what this current state is. I don't even know if I want to show it. It's not horrendous, it's just hay. And look how much I've actually just tipped out. The ponies are in this field, and it was a little bit scary, I can't lie, because obviously I was trying to come through that gateway because I can't get in the gateway down the bottom. And they were both like, oh, horse box, is there a horse in there? So I shooed them off. They've gone galloping off down there, and I'll be honest, they haven't come back this side. Hoping I'm going to be able to get up here and cut that this week as well. But yeah, I kind of just come in, abandon, and see whether they come back, and then they'll realise that obviously there isn't a pony in there, but it was just the speed that they go galloping off downhill, and you, yeah, gives me the heebie-jeebies. Do people say that anymore? I'm not quite sure, but I'm just going to brush it out. I have got some water, so I can put that down as well, and that'll do the trick for the moment until I'm able to do it down. It's just because of the hay, it makes such a mess on the gravel for my parents, so I need to come in a field to like brush it out. Then hopefully I can, in the next couple of weeks, get the pressure washer on it and give it a good scrub now that we are hopefully, fingers crossed, coming into better weather. Done did. I wish it was like it is for you guys watching at home. Only a couple of seconds that it's done, but it's not. Don't get me wrong, it's not pressure washer clean. Like this could all do with rubbing down. I should have brought up a cloth and my spray. But it's okay, it's a lot better than it was. It's just been swept fully out, ramps all done, awful lot of hay out in the field that when the ponies come back up. I have seen Addie, and I can see Sprite now. My dad has gone out to clean the entrance, and it made me laugh because Addie was like far in the corner, so clearly either walked out with him out the lane or just having a little looky to see what you up to. I am very shocked that they haven't come up here. I thought they were going to be a nightmare, but obviously not. They obviously couldn't sense that a horse was in the back of the box, so they were okay. But that is a good job done. I feel like my cleaning is done now. We did a deep clean of the house yesterday, so that didn't have to be done today. And yeah, feeling good. It's nice when you get these sort of cleaning jobs ticked off the list. I just wish I could have wiped down sides, but hey ho. It's better than nothing. Happy, happy days. Done. That is me actually done for today. Of physical things like outside. I am now going, what time are we on? It is, oh my goodness, it's 20 to 4 already. I said I would drop Chris at 5, so I'm going to go home now. I have got things, whether I'll get that done today or not. There is a vlog going live tonight, so I just need to check that that is all uploaded okay and good to go. Make sure I've written a description. I forgot to do that the other day and it went live without one, but to make sure that that is on there. I've also got end of financial year, my dad's I do his VAT and like upload statements and match things off, reconcile things, well not reconcile, it's yeah, for his VAT and put in the like his invoices and things like that, which I need to do before, well, in the next couple of days. So I should perhaps make a start on that today, but I'll go home. I've got YouTube comment, like a little bit of admin-y kind of things now, just to sit down, something that isn't physical, basically. It's more mental now. But I've got my things, got my washing to do, the numbness. But feel, like I say, it's nice to get things like ticked off the list that's been, I've been wanting to do for a while, but because the weather's been so horrendous, it's made it difficult to do. But today is the perfect day for it. And both ponies ridden. Just a nice productive day. It is probably boring, so apologies if you are finding it boring, but I know that some of you find it quite satisfying when there's a little time lapse like sweeping up and things like that. So it's for you guys that do enjoy it, and I apologise to the others that would like to see more ridden content, but there is going to be plenty of that coming up. So yeah, make sure that you have got your that you're subscribed and got your notification bell on. But for now I'm going to get home and have some food. I did have a lovely pork sandwich from my mum, but I feel like I could do with something else again now. Refuel after being busy, basically. I'm now home, and I just thought in my last day in the life I showed you my plants that are cooking in my home little kit. I know some people did ask me for the link, and I haven't actually replied, but that is the make. I have no idea how you say that. Divu? I don't know. But anyway, that is the make of it. But look at the plants, they're flying. I don't actually know with those radishes whether that's like gone double. Should that be, I don't know. These bits aren't, I don't know, these bits are dying a little bit. Oh, I can't even focus it. Focus on that. There we go. They're dying a little bit in there. That's the rocket. I just kind of don't know when it's ready. The lettuce is slowly getting there. Tomatoes have taken off, and peppers are starting. I'd say the peppers and the lettuce are taking obviously the longest, and then followed by the tomatoes. But otherwise, I mean, all in all, it's looking pretty good. Obviously this has lifted up an awful lot now because these have gone absolutely massive. But anyways, that wasn't what I was coming on to say. I have put some chicken pieces in the oven. Chris is on his way back. He's been off doing a private job. And I just thought I would grab my weekly planner. So I do this on a Sunday, and obviously I'm vlogging what I do on a Sunday, so I thought I would do it. So I've just taken off last week's, but I have got the Emily Cole weekly planner, and I love it because you can put your to-do, your notes, and what you're doing each day. So what I go down through is I put Addie, Sprite, myself, and I write out, so then I know what they're doing, and I don't waste any time during the week trying to come up with what I want to do. Last week I knew that it was kind of going to just be an easy week for them, and I didn't actually do it. So my last time that I did it was the 20th of March, so I did completely miss last week. And I've got to admit, I didn't do very much, but again, I think sometimes having weeks like that is okay. But this week is different, and going forward, I need to be organised. I've also grabbed my diary as well. I'm trying to keep this up to date as much as I possibly can because I've just got so many dates going around in my head. We are now into April, and yeah, like I've got Farrier this week on Thursday. I have sent a message. I entered the Waverton House Cotswold Cup for next weekend, but I entered, I believe, onto the wait list, and I can't find where you can see like if I'm still on the wait list or not. I'm not too worried. I can let know closer to the time. I'm not overly concerned like that. But I do, yeah, I've got plans that I want to try and do today. So I'm just going to spend a couple of minutes whilst I'm waiting for my chicken to cook. Then I'm going to have a chicken salad. Chris is then going to have some chicken as well, in the clearance bit in Co-op. So I was like, be rude not to. But I'm just going to fill out my weekly planner and, yeah, get it set in my head of what's happening this week. My week isn't looking too bad, but I work like kind of IT/finance, and obviously it is year end, so my work at the minute, last week was absolutely manic, and it's going to be manic again this week. So that is where being organised and filling out this weekly planner really helps me, because I don't need to waste any time thinking what I need to do. Don't get me wrong, and I've said this many times before, this is not set in stone. Some things do change, but things like, I know the farrier's coming, so I need to go over there. That's be my lunch break. Tomorrow I'm working late because we've got to close all the system, but we've got to do that like in the evening tomorrow, which is very strange for me. But it's that kind of thing, and thinking again ahead to like next week, what's happening there. Things for the wedding as well, like what I need to sort out. I've got dates in the diary coming up. I think I'm okay this week, but then next week I have got quite a lot. Going and having my wedding dress alterations, got lashes, got nails, got a meeting at the venue. I'm still waiting on a couple of the RSVP, so I need to send out, that's actually something that needs to go on my to-do list. RSVP reminders. I need to just send them out. I was like, I know what I'm like. I can be quite late with things, as you guys probably know. But I need to know the numbers in the next couple of weeks. So I thought if I send out like a little bit of a little reminder, I'll give them another almost a week. And then send out a message to the ones that I haven't got back yet. Thankfully, it's not too many. I've had quite a lot back already. But once I've got that, then I can, there's more things. It's like you have to wait for certain dates before you're able to then do the next step. But anyway, enough wedding talk. It's really weird. Yesterday I realised, thanks to a friend, said, do you realise that you're now getting married next month? And like, I know it's at the end of May, but it is actually next month. Like, oh, it's crazy, absolutely crazy. I'm not going to say waited my whole life to get married, but I've always dreamed of getting married, and I can't believe it's now, yeah, less than 2 months away. It's so exciting. It's exciting, but nerve-wracking at the same time. Like, it does put a little bit of a pit in my stomach that I'm organising a day for so many people. I've got a very large family. Now, don't get me wrong, compared to some people, this probably isn't very many, but we've got about 120 to the day, and another, I'm going to say 80 to 100 coming in the evening. So I just feel, I don't know if I feel the pressure that I'm organising a day for that amount of people. Like, obviously, the biggest thing is that I get married to Christopher, but at the same time, I want to make sure that everybody does have a really lovely day. And it's just, yeah, I've just never organised, I mean, obviously I haven't, but I've never organised something like this before, and I just, oh, there's so many things to think about, but very thankful to Mum, because she is helping me no end. But yeah, it is a bit mind-boggling, so, but then I have some people that have messaged me on Instagram, and they're like, yeah, I organised my wedding in like 3 months, and I'm like, whoa, like, I've had a year, I couldn't do it in 3 months. Yeah, couldn't do it. Quite clearly, couldn't do it. I take my hats off to those people. Planner done for the week. I feel like I will still be adding things to that as it goes. I'll be thinking of it and then I'll add it on. But this is basically my tea. I don't know why. I have not ate at good times today. What is it? 25 to 5. Yeah, I won't be eating anything else later, I doubt. But this is looking very, very yummy. Obviously covered it in mayo, some breaded chicken, cucumber, lettuce, and some nice coleslaw. So, oh yeah, and a whole load of mayo, like I said. So I'm going to tuck into that, just have 5 minutes again, have that, might even pop some Friends on, have that one in the background, and then we'll pick up my Mac and reply to some YouTube comments, check the vlog for this evening, make sure that that is all scheduled still and is looking okay, add the description like I mentioned earlier. But just gonna, I feel like I've been go, which is good because I've been productive, but I do think it's important, especially weekends, is to make sure that you just take a little bit of time out. And I knew that today was gonna be busy, doing things that I like and I enjoy, don't get me wrong, but yesterday I did have quite just a chilled day. I had a nice lie-in, and then I knew that that allowed today. I like to have a lie-in one day of the weekend where I can sleep into kind of when I'm ready to get up. Like Chris said last night though, that my lie-in is about 8:30, 9 o'clock. Don't get me wrong, sometimes it is a lot later than that. It depends if I go back to sleep and then I'm gone. But 8:30, 9 o'clock is good because I feel like, yeah, I've had the lie-in, but I've still got the day. Whereas when you wake up and it's 11 o'clock, you're like, yeah, my day's gone. You've just been asleep, but your body obviously needs it, and I am a believer that you should listen to your body when you need to have that rest. But anyway, this is a very blabby vlog. This food is staring me down, so I'm going to enjoy it. Just driving up the lane. I'm going off to get your van. Can you put your seatbelt on, please? Got your money. I'm excited to see it. Are you excited?
Needs a clean.
Needs a clean.
It's the same, it needs a clean.
I'm surprised you're saying that, to be honest with you. There she is. It's good, it's nice, isn't it?
So it needs to be clean up.
Yeah, but it's nice for what you need. Very nice. I just can't picture you in a van. I know I see you in your work van all the time, but I just can't picture you in a van.
Not like a home van.
No. It's huge. It's a lot bigger than what I thought you were going to get. It's not a huge, but at first, I can't lie, I thought it was this one, and that's a massive one. Happy new van day.
Nervous to drive it.
Okay, this is a surprise. This was not meant to be happening today. We picked up Chris's van, and then we're coming back here, and we got to feed these ones. How cute are they? You're going to town. So there's 3 have they got names?
Arthur's named them, yeah.
Oh, actually, Thomas, you've never been on the vlog. This is my older brother, Thomas. What's their name? It's gone China.
Can't think now. It's not live, is it?
Not live, no. They'll just be on
edit this
YouTube.
out. Popcorn, the small one.
Popcorn, yeah.
Spider-Man and Cloud. I think Cloudy's the middle one. I think
Cloudy's
definitely
the
named
middle
This is
Cloudy.
Spider-Man.
That's
Spider-Man's the
Spider-Man.
bigger one, isn't it?
You've got
Popcorn.
Popcorn.
Popcorn. Oh, they do, don't they? And the little tails go as well, which is so cute. It's almost gone. It is a lot later, ended up being over there for a little while, but I'll be honest, I thought the ponies were going to be stood at the gate, waiting to come in and being like, where's my tea, mum? But actually, they're still up the field, they've heard my car, and they haven't come over. Addie! Are you coming in? Oh, Addie's just having a quick wee before coming in, but they still are naked. It's not actually that cold, and you can tell that summer is on the way. I may have just had a bit of a water fight with my nephews. Actually, everybody over there. They came out with these water pistols. They're on their Easter holidays now, aren't they? Lucky them. But yeah, they came out with the water pistols, and that is a sign that you know summer is on its way. So it was a bit of a laugh. Get the ponies in, have their dinner, and I best end the vlog. Let's get that out the way. Ah, you're coming over, good girls. I hope you guys have enjoyed following me for my last relaxing Sunday, I'm going to say. It probably hasn't been that relaxing, but it's been productive. Of my last weekend, scarily, but hasn't got anything kind of planned until the wedding, which I keep saying, which is very, very scary. But yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed it. Please do like, comment and subscribe. Shall we get you in, darling? Oh, have you had a nice roll? Look at the hair coming out. Hi, Wiggle. Oh, good girls. Right, let's get you in. Hope things are all good with you guys. And until next time, which I'm not sure what it could possibly be an eventing vlog. Possibly. Need to see whether I get off the wait list or not. Hopefully I'll get a message back tomorrow. But yeah, until then, I'll see you all soon. Bye.